Hey, fans and friends. I thought I would take a couple of moments out of my copious amount of studying to bitch a little bit about what's going on in the world these days. It seems like every day someone is offended by some random holiday event or some random thing. Some of these things lately have been kind of ridiculous, and I kind of am getting a little bit annoyed with it. Um, why can't you just watch something and move on? And if it offends you, just don't watch it. What a crazy idea. So I wrote a little bit of a list here because there's been quite a few things that have been going on that I've kind of let slide. And now it's just kind of gotten to the point of ridiculous. And in case anyone's wondering, yes, this is on a selfie stick. Look at that. Because apparently I am like 10 years behind everyone else in the technology world. And I'm not really used to using this, so just be prepared for a little wonkiness. But anyhow, the first thing, this happened a couple of weeks ago, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Now, I love Charlie Brown and all his friends. And if you had any ideas about Charlie Brown, just kind of actually read the originals, like start way, way, way back from when they were younger, because they all started out younger. They started out with Charlie Brown being like 5 instead of 7, and everyone else too was young, and they grew up a little bit too. And if you didn't know that, then you have absolutely no leg to stand on when it comes to bitching about Charlie Brown. Actually do some history, look it up. And for those who don't know, I just happen to know this stuff because I am on the internet maybe a little too much. And I'm kind of hoping that maybe people aren't as insane as they seem. And it's just that it's now on the internet enough and not that it's just crazy and people are nuts. But anyway, what it is that people are bitching that it's racist because Franklin, who happens to be the dark-skinned character in the cartoon, is sitting by himself on one side of the table in the most comfortable chair that they have, by the way, and everyone else is sitting on the other side. And the thing is that if anyone says that Charles Schulz is racist, they ought to do a little bit of research on when and how Franklin was made, when he was created and put into the comic strip, because it was actually a huge thing that Charles Schulz did. So take him away from the bitching and go over to Google and Google it and find out. And if you're going to think in the extreme that, oh my God, it's racist, then let's continue with the stupidity, because that means, well, Marcy's sitting by herself at the foot of the table, so that must also mean that Charles Schulz was homophobic. Oh, and wait, Linus was sitting at the head of the table and manscaping? No, that's wrong. Mansplaining, that's the word I'm looking for. Manscaping would be a totally different cartoon. He was mansplaining stuff to everyone, so that must mean that the cartoon was sexist. Oh, and they had Snoopy doing work, so that's animal abuse. So obviously it's anti-animal too. So yeah, does it sound ridiculous? Maybe a little? Well, yeah, because it's a kid's cartoon and people have got to lighten the hell up. So following that, not following that, I have another one. No, let's do following that. Following that, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Seriously? Just seriously? Whoever wants to bitch about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and about, oh my God, the only way to fit in is to be able to do something for people. Oh my God, this is showing how awful everyone is. Whoever is bitching about that has never been an outcast in their entire life, because they don't get it. Yeah, in order to fit in, you have to have something that other people want. You have to have a skill set. Otherwise, guess what? You don't fit in. And you know what? That's fine too. And if I'm sounding like I'm a little bit bitchy about it, it's because I've been an outcast my entire life. I love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Island of the Misfit Toys. As a kid, I wanted to move there because that was the place to be. And they have that now. It's kind of called, what's the word I'm looking for? Conventions. And yes, it's a bunch of misfits that get together and enjoy each other's company. And I don't see how in the world Rudolph can be seen as anything bad. I don't understand. And I'm kind of worried that soon they're going to come after my sweet little redheaded Santa Claus, and then I'm really going to have to pitch a fit. But anyway, moving on from that. Now, and the funny thing is, people who know me well know I don't like commercial holidays, and yet here I am defending them. So that should tell you something. So anyway, the next thing, Baby It's Cold Outside. I find this one hysterical because apparently this is now a date rape song. And to my mind, first of all, I hate that song. I've always hated that song. Just, it's an annoying song, and a lot of times at our annual holiday party with the family, we have to sing this song, and the men sing the men part, and the women sing the women part, and that's why I hate the song. It's also that the girl is portrayed as an idiot. She could leave at any time. If you actually pay attention to the song, he's not holding her back. He's not forcing her to drink. And by the way, it was 1944 that the song was made. It was alcohol, if there was anything in the drink. Or maybe it was just an alcoholic beverage and she had no idea because it was 1944. But anyway, somehow it has become this massive date rape thing because for some reason people don't think women could take care of themselves. She goes, I really can't stay. I must go away. This evening has been so very nice. I don't remember half the words because I try to forget the song. But never does he bar the door and not let her out. And never does he force her to drink. So, I don't understand why all of a sudden this quirky, annoying little song has all of a sudden become, oh my God, date rape. And for those of you who have just noticed this song is on every year, every Christmas. And if you don't like that line, what's in this drink? Lady Gaga does this version on the Muppet special with the dude from Third Rock. I don't remember his name. And they take out that line. And oh, by the way, he's the one who's trying to leave and she's the one that's convincing him to stay. Because it can go either way because it's a quirky, silly song. And speaking of which, the newest one that's out that I just saw yesterday, the song Kiss the Girl from Little Mermaid, besides that being a song that's going to be stuck in your head for the rest of the night because it's that kind of song, it's a song from Disney. Now, here's one of the big problems I've always had with stuff like this. People get upset about stuff that you really have to look hard to see. And in my mind, that basically means that it's in your head. So if you're thinking perverted things while hearing the song Kiss the Girl, that's on you. But let's go further with Kiss the Girl. The thing was that the singing group at Yale, and I don't remember their group name, would do this whole little thing where they'd sing Kiss the Girl, and they would have the girl come up, and they would have a guy come up, and they would sing like it was Ariel and Prince Eric, and oh, go on and kiss the girl, and you know, they would either kiss on the mouth or kiss on the cheek or ha college, okay? And people got offended by that. Now, I'm pretty sure this respected group of singers from Yale did not drag someone out of the audience, force them onto the stage, and force them to kiss each other. And the reason why I say it like this is because I went to a very reputable college that actually let me stay and graduate. And we used to have slave auctions for Valentine's Day. And it was the outcast group from the newspaper that all of a sudden became popular because we were the ones who had the idea for the St. Valentine's Day slave auction. And all the popular kids participated. Rudolph. Anyway, and no one saw anything wrong with that. People bid, people were bought, and people paid money that went to charity. We didn't force anyone. Everyone was happy to participate. And we made a lot of money for charity. So now all of a sudden, not only are they blaming this group of singers at Yale, the horror that they would have this person kiss, but they're saying, take away the magic and take away the music. And it's encouraging him to date rape her or kiss her without permission or something like that. I don't even know. But yet, 50 Shades of Grey, that's okay. You know, if you take away the millionaire make him poor, give him two teeth, take away his looks and that he's, promoting world peace. And then you have this guy that raped this girl, tied her up, abused her. And not only was she just a girl, but she was a virgin. Now, speaking of someone who's in that world, you don't take a virgin and do any of the stuff that he did to her. But he's a billionaire, millionaire, whatever he is, handsome guy. So it's okay. And it goes on for books and books and movies. But Kiss the Girl is bad. So I actually think if we continue on this trek that we should all start learning jingles, because this is becoming Demolition Man here. This has really gone over the edge. And last thing before I go, bring home the bacon. Really, just stop. Vegans are not going to be upset by that, okay? If they are, they really need a hobby. That's all. Now, I'm going to say my tagline. I'm sure I'll offend people with it, but if you can't be good, be naughty, and if you must be naughty, be safe, all right? Bye. Or maybe not. It's not shutting off. Stop. Huh. Oh well, we're just going to have to do it this way then.